Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. And I'm here today with Joe Marion and Clark Peterson of the Cloud Communications Alliance. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Doug.
Good to see you, Doug.
Well, as everyone can see by the crawl underneath, it's Cloud Connections 2025 time. It came around really fast. It's coming up in April 14 to 16 in St. Petersburg, Florida. We're going to be talking about that, the experience. We're going to be talking about the outstanding speakers and the incredible content, the stuff you can learn, the networking that can happen, and so on. But first, what is Cloud Connections?
Cloud Connections is our premier event. We do this once a year where we bring together cloud solutions providers from around the world. We did it last year in St. Petersburg, Florida. We're doing it again this year in St. Petersburg, Florida, because the venue was so beautiful. Everybody said, let's go back there one more time.
And it's at the Vinoy Hotel, which is just a spectacular property that's only about 20 minutes from the Tampa airport. It's where we had it last year, and everyone just loved it so much. They said, let's make Cloud Connections 25 the same place as Cloud Connections 24, because it was just such a great venue.
One inside clue. Don't rent a car. I mean, I suggest you take an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi to the Vinoy Hotel. As Clark said, it's 20, 30 minutes away, tops. Don't need to pay to park a car. You can walk from the Vinoy Hotel to everywhere in downtown St. Pete. So I say leave the car at the airport.
Yeah, and although the venue at the Vinoy in St. Petersburg is going to be incredible, really the reason people come to Cloud Connections, and in particular Cloud Connections 2025, is the content and the speakers and the networking. And it's really going to be unsurpassed. This will be the biggest event we've done. We are building it as the premier cloud communications industry event of the year. You can see there by the speakers, Kevin Harrington, they're one of the original sharks from Shark Tank, right? AT&T, Zoom, Mike Tessler, one of the pioneers in the industry. You know, Matt Townend and all the top analysts will be there. Elka, Popova, you can see, you know, top financial folks there like Michael Quinn and other private equity and VCs who are actually active in our space. So Robin, who's an analyst, Dmitry, who is an analyst. So the list goes on and on, but these are all executive management levels of the top companies in the space, and the top analysts, and the top experts, and the top financial people in the space. And we'll hit the top, the key topics like Brian Beutler, CEO of Allianz, just bought Metaswitch. He'll be talking about that deal, right? Evolve IP here with Peter. They'll be talking about the deal they just did. You know, Paul's one of our gold sponsors. We want to thank Paul and pitch it. I mean, great to have guys like this involved who are doing a lot with their own company and AI and some really interesting things they'll be talking about, and also a sponsor. So thank you, Paul and pitch it for that.
One of the things I think we saw with the variety of speakers is there's not just one topic at this event. There's something for everybody. Yeah,
there's going to be, some what we call regulatory issues, government affairs issues. There's going to a lot of AI woven into this meeting. Maybe not so surprisingly, but AI is really, affecting our industry. And we, I think every aspect, whether it's your own operations or your customers' operations, we're going to be touching on that from an AI perspective. So you're trying to figure out what to do with AI. This is a perfect medium for it.
Not only are there really excellent speakers and content, but there's an agenda here that's very engaging. There's no dull moments, and there's a lot of choice. So maybe we should take a look at that.
I think, not only all the great speakers and the top, management team of all the industry leaders and the top experts and analysts and financial guys, but really we try to make the meeting unique in that most meetings people go to today is just people talking to you, right? Lecturing you, telling you something or other. This is extremely interactive. All these sessions, we reserve time for the audience, and we have a throw mic for them to ask questions, to give their own comments. And then this year we've started a few different things. So you see the round table here on this. So we've created round tables so you can actually go and attend a round table on a particular topic and hear from the experts in that topic. And that round table is just like it sounds. You're sitting around a table and not only hearing their thoughts, but you're adding to that all of your thoughts to all the people who have attended that round table in that room on that topic. So extremely interactive with that event. And then the other thing that's going to be the first time we've done this, and Joe talked a little bit about it, is the solution showcase. And so if you were ever back in the day of broad soft connections. The highlight of a meeting like that was the chance for the industry leaders to show their latest and greatest products that they were going to be launching that year, and that was called the Solution Showcase. So we're having our first annual Solution Showcase here at Cloud Connections 25.
Yeah, and I've been talking to some of the applicants for the Solution Showcase. I've been blown away. I mean, just a lot of AI solutions. I'm more excited about this industry than I've ever been before, just because of the things I saw at my interviews with the folks who made submissions for the Solution Showcase. But it's going to be hard to pick the top 4 guys there.
And along with all that is happening, there's a tremendous amount of networking that happens at this show, and it's not forced. It seems to be very natural.
Yeah, well, it's hard. You don't have to force anybody to go to our social events, if you will. We're going to have a Margaritaville night, kind of like a Jimmy Buffett night with a lot of Buffett music, parrots and whatnot. Probably 1 or 2 parrot heads, I imagine. And then the next night, we're going to have a Havana nights. It's going to be more of a Cuban flavor, cigar rollers and whatnot. And the social aspect is just second to none. I'm really looking forward to it. So bring your best Jimmy Buffett outfit.
I'll just say, these are the leaders in the space, whether the leaders of companies, leaders of analysts, leaders of financial sectors, but they're the leaders. And I can't even count how many deals have happened at Cloud Communications events, and particularly Cloud Connections each year, because it is the biggest event, the top people there, and you're networking at a level that you're not going to network at any other show in the industry with all the right people. If you're looking to, buy somebody, be acquired by somebody, partner with somebody, sell somebody service, you got the right people there to start up the talks to strike a deal.
And I'll tell you, everybody who attends is very accessible. Nobody's too good to talk to anybody else. So you're going to find we have the leaders there, but they're in a very very laid back, casual, accessible position. So you'll find you can talk to everybody there. You will meet everybody at the meeting by the time you leave.
This event happens in the context of a larger association. The Cloud Communications Alliance is an organization that runs year round and has events and also content and other things for members.
Yeah, it's a worldwide association, right? We brought together the leaders in cloud communications 16 years ago, right? And we've really been the voice for the industry and able to really drive direction in the industry in multiple facets. Joe can tell you about regulatory side and from sales, marketing, the vendors, the products. This Cloud Connections 25 is just one of our events. We do usually 2 events outside of the United States each year and 2 events in the United States. And in between, we do, a big dinner at channel partners, a booth at Enterprise Connect for our members. And there's a lot going on pretty much every month with the Cloud Communications Alliance.
Yeah, we're a nonprofit organization. That means, we're owned by the members. So, our members tell us, what they need, and we try to provide that for the industry. So that's makes it a little bit different than other organizations.
And the organization does many different things, including even public policy, lobbying, education, and so on.
Surveys of the industry, right? We survey all the top providers to see directionally where they're going as far as new products, who they see as their competitors. We publish that survey every year so all the analysts can see what the providers are saying as far as directionally where they're heading. So we try to be a voice for the industry and a guide, kind of a compass for the industry.
Well, gentlemen, I really want to thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to this event. We're actually doing a series of small and short podcasts and reels and so on about the event. So I hope everyone watches, listens. And speaking of videos, we actually have one queued up.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be the best.
You just go to the website and sign up. Is that what happens?
Go to www.cloudcommunications.com/connections, and that'll take you right there.
All right. Well, everyone go ahead and take a look. But for now, thanks very much indeed.
Thanks, Doug.